It's funny. I'm listening to your story, and Shri, I'm looking at you. Shri and I, we work with thousands and thousands of students a year, and how many students have a similar story? It seems that spiritual beings that are really here to offer great love, service, and mission have very similar childhoods. I mean, you could be describing pretty darn close to my own childhood, actually. Many of the people that we speak with, that we choose these parents so that it almost gives us the gift of having to read the books, rediscover, learn. So it's fascinating and beautiful that you're sharing this.
Well, and absolutely, and that you found your way through to the other side, because so many people get sidetracked along the way. They get into an emotional loop that, and maybe you did this along your path. I know I did. I got into, you could call it an eddy, where I was kind of in a victim-y place, and I hung out there, and every time I thought I was getting clear, something else would pull me down.
Right. Yeah.
And I had to learn my way through that.
Well, and the gift is, I think that freedom, when we finally remember, and it's really a remembrance because it's that divine wisdom we all have within us, but it's that remembrance that we picked our parents. We picked this group of beings. And that's such a wasn't that a freedom moment for you?
Oh, it was. And I picked those parents, so I would have to look inward.
Exactly. Yeah.
What a
blessing.
Yes.
Well, that's truly a moment of liberation, because it's one thing to know, and it's another thing to gather the perspective that will free you.
Yes.
And so your book, then, tell us just a little bit more about this. How does it track, and what does it offer the reader?
Well, I learned through my evolution in this lifetime, over 35 years of study, research, and meditating, that this life really is a dream, in the sense that every day we are recreating it. Because every day we do not know exactly what's going to happen each day, what experiences are going to take place, what things we are going to challenges we are going to have to take on. And with those challenges, each day we have to decide, okay, how am I going to deal with this? And how we deal with life is through our perceptions, our beliefs, our experiences, and what we've been taught through ourselves and through our parents and through life. And that determines how we look at ourselves and how we look at life. And what is a perception? It's made up. What is a belief? It's something
it's
we
made
choose
up.
to believe.
Yeah, it's all, I'm sitting here with the biggest smile on my face, because it's all made up. We are the creators.
Yeah.
And when we can awaken to the fact that we are creating this dream, that we are the co-creators of this illusion, that's when, quite frankly, it becomes quite fun.
Well, absolutely. It's funny. I remember a line in a poem that I wrote some years ago that it goes like this, because I just enjoy remembering it.
Of course you do.
We are all pawns on the chessboard of our own creation.
Exactly.
I wrote something similar, only a puppet. I used puppets.
Well, I think chess is more of a masculine metaphor,
Well, of course, yes. You've got two women right here, so you're outnumbered.
I'm going for the queen.
Well, all right, let it go.
You go for it.
All right. Well, let's do this. We have so many people waiting to come into the show and join us, and looking for readings today and wanting to share. And we have a first-time caller on line 2, Ava, who is from your birthplace, Carolyn, Arizona. So, Ava, namaste, beloved one. Welcome to Shri and Kira Live.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. How can we serve you today?
I would just maybe love a mini reading. Mini soul reading.
All right. Well, I'm delighted that you called today. Ava, one of the things that I can share with you is that as I'm connecting with your energy right now, if you're able to put a hand on, it's like not quite your stomach. It's like a little high, like put your hand right between where the ribs meet, right there on your body. And if you can just put your hand right there, I want you to just take a deep breath and relax. And they're saying, it's funny, you have these 3, it's like this trinity energy of these beautiful, beautiful angelic beings around you. And they're saying to you, softly guide your soul into the question of your divinity. And so I want you to just kind of follow that. And they're saying to kind of follow those words, softly guide your soul into the question of your divinity. Take a breath and relax. And as you do that, they're saying that you need to ask me one thing, that there's a lot going on and I see it, but that there's this one thing that you need to share, that you need to bring to voice. And so what is that one thing, Ava? What do you need to share or ask?
There's so much.
I know.
I can't even focus it. That's horrible.
No, it's not horrible. That's why you need to, I want you to hear this. This is the reading. The reading for you right now is, and there is so much, and I see it. And they're saying that it is about bringing it into focus. It is about releasing it. It is about letting go of it, of so much. They're saying that all of this, and so they're going to help you right now, my sweetheart. You don't have to say anything else. Mm-hmm. What they're saying is that now is your moment to gift yourself with realizing that it's all the same thing, that at the core of your... I'm sorry?
May I say something about that, Sri? May I say something about that for her?
Oh, please.
Sure.
Yes. It doesn't matter what question you ask, sweetie, as long as it has meaning to you, because you need to ask a question, any question that has meaning and purpose for you, to open the door that you need to open right now for your understanding and for your guidance.
And thank you, Carolyn. That was beautifully said. And Ava, I just want to close by saying that what the Archangelic Realm is sharing with you right now is that this is all the same energy. And that the deepest energy for you right now is that you're afraid you're not going to make it through to the other side. And I need you to hear something, Angel. You're going to make it through to the other side. You're going to make it. The mere fact that you're right here, right now. And in addition to that, you're resonating deeply with the number 2. And what that usually means is that when you're resonating deeply with the number 2, that there is a value in discovering that you are whole within yourself, that the one and the one are within you. And that as you see that, that union, that relationship will carry you through everything else. So Ava, take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel loved and supported. And thank you for calling in today, because it is an illusion and you are dancing through it.
Thank you
Namaste.
so much. Blessings.
Thank you, Angel.
Many blessings. And to all of our listeners, let's take that big, deep breath in while we move to a commercial break.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Stay with us.
Welcome back. We are delighted to be with you now. And today it's our pleasure to be chatting with Carolyn Gervais, and she has authored a book entitled I Dreamed I Was Human. Mm-hmm. And Carolyn, please share with the listeners where they can find your book.
You can find it on idreamedIwashuman.com. That's my book website, and you can order it on at Barnes & Noble online or Amazon.com. And I have another website, a personal website, too, which is awakeningyou.com. And I would like to mention, too, that I do speaking engagements as well. So if anybody has a group that wants me to speak, I would love to do that.
Well, wonderful. Great.
Well, listen, we have another caller that just came in, and I want to honor the how close she is to us, because geographically, we just got a caller on line 2, Marissa from Brazil.
And it's her first time calling in, so we're delighted to have her with us. Bienvenido, Marissa.
Hi. My name is Marta. I would like to say, first of all, thank you for the light that you guys show to everybody, because it's very, very beautiful to see the love, the joy. So thank you for that. And I'd like to have a mini-soul reading, if it's possible.
Of course it is, sweetheart. And first of all, feel our heart and our arms around you, just saying thank you. You know, whenever we offer gratitude, the gift is that it always returns to us 1,000-fold. And Thank you for that. And thank you for sharing your love and calling in today. As Shri and I connect with you, as I connect with you, wow, your energy field, your auric field, what a beautiful, beautiful. It's like it's a rainbow, but it's a rainbow of crystalline colors. In other words, when I connect with you, I see all these colors, but they're overlaid with like these sparkly crystal energies, and they're all around you. And what's important for you to recognize is that they're saying that you are much more than the person you display, meaning that this crystalline rainbow energy around you is the truth of who you are. And especially down by your feet, I want you to just take a moment and connect, either gaze at your feet or energetically just close your eyes and feel the very bottoms of your feet. And they're saying that your feet are asking you to move more, to move in a new direction. And they're saying, it's funny, it's like not quite a dance, but like they're showing me, it's like you go one step forward, one step back, one step to the left, one step to the right. But that the more that you do that, you're still in the same place. And so for you right now, they're saying pick the direction from your heart, not your mind. Bring your feet to the project, move forward, and then call in this crystalline rainbow energy. And if you take your hands in front of you right now, I want you to just wiggle your fingers, just like wiggle your fingers a little bit. And as you do, what you're doing is you're activating your ability to really call in this crystalline rainbow energy. And then they're saying, as you activate your fingers just by moving them, and I'm moving them with you, I'm right here moving them with you, and I'm watching the tips of the fingers right now become very, very bright and brilliant. And then they're saying, tickle yourself, like just touch yourself with these little tips of the fingers anywhere you're called. So I'm touching my shoulders, I'm touching my stomach with them, and then try to go all the way down and touch your feet. Just touch very, very lightly. And they're saying, learn to command the light that you are and move forward with presence and trust, because everything is standing up behind you. It's like there's something you're trying to move forward doing. They're saying, do it now. And by the way, they're saying start before the end of August. It is absolutely no accident that you called today during the supermoon, because you have that much huge energy around you. And so thank you for this honor, my angel. Namaste. Thank you for calling.
Namaste. Thank you very, very much.
You're very welcome, sweetheart.
You're welcome indeed. Well, now, I want to come back, Carol.
To the chaos, the illusion.
I want to come back.
We're waking up from the illusion, baby.
Sometimes reality reminds me of a quilt, and we lose ourselves.
Wait a minute, I lost you on that one.
I'm about to fill you in.
Okay, I want to hear this one. Don't you guys want to hear this one, Shri? It's like, okay, where did Shri go with the quilt?
The quilt. Sometimes we our gaze falls upon the patchwork of colors.
Oh, a patchwork quilt.
That's the quilt. and we don't look at the threads that are underpinning the patchwork.
Okay.
Now, that's my segue to asking our beloved guest, Carolyn. Let's talk about parallel lifetimes.
I would love to talk about that.
I want to know if the stitching on my fabric is in parallel lines, or if I've got a knot in the fabric of space-time.
Carolyn, did you catch all that through our silliness?
Probably both. So what would you like to know about parallel?
Okay, let's bring it back down to earth a little bit. Share a little bit. Share a little bit about your recognition of parallel lifetimes and the sense that you make out of that.
Okay, parallel lives are going on all at the same time. And people talk about reincarnation, and I don't talk about reincarnation, I talk about incarnation, because we are multidimensional. We were created with a multidimensional creative force. And so there are many aspects of us everywhere, I'm sure. And I have actually experienced a few of those aspects of myself. But we are also aspects of each other. And as energy, we are connected. And so we really are, in a way, incarnations of each other. we're just separating our energy, individualizing it into different forms that we call separate from our form. But that's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
We're not really separate. That the body is just energy like anything else is. So we have taken this energy, gave it a thought and a picture, a shape, a design, and we've called it our human body. And we each have done that with our bodies. Well, an alternate reality can look like this reality. The only difference is in that particular reality, it may end up different than this one does. The goal may be the same, but whenever we have to make a decision about doing something, or whenever we make a choice and we're confused as to which choice to make, we have to choose one. So we choose the one that we feel is the best choice we can make without really knowing for sure.
Well, then every choice we make is actually knitting that tapestry, that quilt I was talking about.
Exactly. But in this parallel life or alternate reality, let's say you made a different choice. That choice is being also worked out and lived to see how that comes together in the end to affect us as being whole, those different aspects of us.